do. You know why? Because even though I don't know you, guess what? Just like that's your boy, guess what? I'm your boy. Even though I don't know you, I'm not letting nobody tell you crack. You know why? Because I never saw you before. But you a black man like me. And it works out.
My whole life was trying to find something to follow. Had loyalty, every man tried to borrow. Felt pain and a lot of sorrow. Got betrayed, so packed, I didn't even have my heart broke. Living confused, about to lose hope. Cops got me on the side of the road like a sideshow. Need an antidote before I croak. Now I'm setting fire to rhythm man blues, call this guitar smoke. Rebel with no cause, trying to find direction. The world got me vexed. Picked up a bad liquor habit that's hereditary from oppression. Felt like my life was on fire, trying to find an exit. Now look, 10 G's plus a good record. Sometimes a follower is a soldier, trying to find a good shepherd. Plus when you in hell, how did you excel? Wisdom the breath of life, I don't believe in fairy tale. Listen well to what I tell. No calling can cause pain, something that a rebel knows very well. Can't you tell I was sent from the Lord? Got a tongue like a two-edged sword, with a style that they might just record. The only thing equal is the curse for the wicked and the righteous reward. Have mercy on the many, don't see it. Separated from the tares, now on my prayers, and it's so be it. A rebel, take the world by word of mouth. UPK, we the rebels that you heard about. Yeah. And it ain't gonna stop till 100 virgins in the house and I'm handing verdicts out. Get rank, you ain't heard a clout without a shadow of a doubt. These devils hitting licks off us. Fuck the bank, I'm about to stone the pocket ticket office. Can't sweet talk us, cannot stop us. And plus I know the feds watch us. Telling people that they church full of witch doctors. Put us in prison, they stockpile us. Meanwhile, UPK turning rebels into rock wallers. In league with mighty men, and now I understand things that never truly made sense. Like why I'm crying at this funeral for a criminal, knowing he ain't innocent, it's fucked up. But my boo shine, standing between two priests, about to blaze on their ass, call it tough love. Look out for niggas just cuz, and wouldn't touch a white bitch with OJ's black gloves. Father, forgive me for my error, I'm forever by your side. Clean and purge me of all my flaws. This the reason I'm alive, thank God for this truth. Cause for a long time was a rebel without a cause.
Look, man, first time I met Commander Junior Honda, man, hit 3807.
Rebel without a
I
cause.
had my little daughter with me. Opened the door, he was dropping the truth on me and all that.
Rebel
He said,
without a
yeah,
cause.
man, you know, you do your time. We taking the mountains, training in hand-to-hand combat.
Rebel without
said,
a
oh,
cause.
yeah.
It's the reason I'm
Shine me
alive.
up,
Thank
nigga.
God for this truth. Cause for a long time was a rebel without a cause.
And you cannot whoop us. We're already dead. We're already beaten down. We've been beaten down for 400 years. We already got the wounds inside and outside our bodies. How you gonna hurt us? You cannot threaten us. You cannot frighten us. We live in the most frightening places, under the most frightening conditions. We are immune to fear. We are immune to harm.
All jokes aside, you know how niggas be like, I'm this and that for life, this and that for life. I'm always for life, nigga, this a blood oath. Hey, yo, Madara, here go a class for you, my nigga. 140 for the rebel.
The world turned its back on me. I'm a cripple. We got soldiers, he got soldiers, but I got different ones. Ain't no way out, I'll tell you once. Don't pray for nothing, sin and curse. We can't forgive what's forbidden. Remain in them trenches. Trust in the Lord, but please forgive me for the times that I didn't. If rank is given, have your respect to your apprentice. Be about your business. This loyalty's a death sentence. Look, trying to pick up with a blind fail. They said there'll be many mansions. I'm just grinding for my time share. Them devils ain't playing fair. They hunt you like Van Pelt, but ain't no getting out the game like Jumanji. You take that oath, it's a Dundee. Try to deal death to a priest, you won't make it out in one piece. So you can stand, just make sure you got the heart. Say your name 3 times, then it's death do us part. No. So how you feel about this truth I done shown you? This ain't the life you think, little nigga, I should want you. Even your own people go disown. And the Lord said they hate you for my name, so you better keep it on. Ain't no more guessing, ain't no more questions. Make sure my election till I'm tucked away like George Jetson. Murder for capital, now it's murder at the Capitol. The world in amazement, we like fuck 'em, raise it, raise it. I pity those watching life as it go by. Be giving mercy in this life, I don't know why. In puff smoke, never try to. The dead at home, my brother be the dead, it's all I don't. Either fold or salute, my nigga. Salute, my nigga. They like, how you stay focused? I told them I'm motivated cause of you, my nigga. Brotherhoods and weapons, still got weapons on the scene. And I never do my niggas like Bishop did Raheem. Never mind in all beliefs, they under anesthesia. Shorty say she need me, said she wanna let that love go. Told I let that love grow. But if I bring you to my bed, that's a blood oath. Know what it is, man. So, how you feel about this truth I done shown? This ain't the life you think, little nigga. I should want. Even your own people gon' disown. And the Lord said they hate you for my name, so you better keep it on. Yeah, yeah.
You boy. You know what time it is, nigga. Better watch how you step in. Yeah. But that was my niggas. I'm in it, yo. Got my nigga Rewan with me. But that was my niggas, it'll be an honor. You know what I'm saying? Under commanding general. That shit ain't gon' stop till we on top and we ballin', my nigga. We be fly as fuck, you know them bitches be stalking my niggas. That shit'll never change and it's the same with all my niggas. City to city, I should be at home, that's what my ribs say. But bitch, I'm grown, I'm in these streets and closed caption. Niggas know we bout that action. If a nigga play with me, then my Hakim gon' let him have it. Hey, think you the shit, this truth the shit. Nigga play, I let that Ruger hit. Get on them tracks, they be like, who is this? I'm rude with it. Ain't got no manners. All them pussy niggas talk the shit. Yeah, I know they can't stand us, but we UPK, Louisiana, bitch, that's what I'm reppin'. And my niggas solid number, real ones in my section. If you wanna get down, put your boots on, start steppin'. Brotherhood is a weapon. Brotherhood is a weapon. Better watch how you steppin', cause brotherhood is a weapon. If I die for my niggas, it'll be an honor and a blessing. Better watch how you steppin', cause brotherhood is a weapon. Brotherhood is a weapon. Better watch how you steppin', cause brotherhood is a weapon. If I die for my niggas, it'll be an honor and a blessing. Better watch how you steppin', cause brotherhood I lay my life down right now for all my sisters and brothers, because I love them. I see them dapping and hug them. It's amazing to see how well we adapt from the struggle. Born again from a life of sin, trapping together. My mind frame was to kill my own kind. Feeling inferior, waking up ready to die. Run with them killers, so it's just a matter of time. For why take your life or let you take mine? That's when I realized the slaves killing slaves while the white man live to get old. We in them graves, and shit got me feeling played. I opened the Bible, went through them records, found out we was royalty, a nation to be respected. But in this world we rejected, we hated for our complexion. Still fighting to get accepted. We hear the truth and reject
Right. Hey, Shalom Israel. This is the ISUPK. Start off 1 West, 125th Street, Harlem, New York, on the Commander Junior Honor. And I want to go ahead and salute the brothers. Hey, y'all about Shim Yahshua Bergatah, and salute the sisters. Y'all Shema Thabah Shim Yahshua. You know, tonight's the Wednesday law class, man. Let's give a little hand, man. Saying you get a little hand, man, because you know we need these laws. You know, these are the only laws. These are the only laws that really change people. These are only laws that really control people. American law doesn't control anybody. That's why they can do whatever the hell they want. That's why they can kill you, black man, black woman, Hispanic man, Hispanic woman, Native American man, and woman. That's why they can do that because they don't abide by their own law. But the law of the Lord, you know, for black Hispanic Americans, that we have to go by them. If not, it won't look good for us. You see what's going on right now. We are stuck in hell here in America. Why? Because we break God's law. And God simply just wants us to obey him. He said the scriptures, he says that the law is not grievous. You know what I'm saying? That's what he said. He said to love him, you have to do the law. But what Christianity teach you? Christianity teach you a whole different side, whole different, contrary to what the Lord says. You know, Christianity teach you that you could do lip service to serve the Lord, but the Lord said He's not with lip service. He's about your actions, and your actions prove that that you love Him. What's the actions? By following His law, statutes, commandments, by not eating pork, shrimp, crab, and lobsters, by not smoking, by not cigarettes, weed, by not being a whore and a whoremonger. You know what I'm saying? About being accountable. That's his that's shown action. Good action towards the Lord. And he understands that you love him with that. But when you don't listen to him, he understands that you hate him. You know what I'm saying? The Lord is not with, how the oppressor thinks. The Lord think, hey, you that way, you this way, or you that way. That's it. Ain't no in between. What they call it, the gray area? Right. Ain't no gray area with the Lord. It's let your yea be yea, let your nay be nay. You know what I'm saying? We got the first precept, man. I got in the building with me, Officer Carl Gazal, man. Give him a hand. We're gonna get to the Proverbs, the first chapter, man. We already know what that's about, huh? Yeah.
Book of Proverbs, chapter 1, verse 22. How long, ye simple ones, will ye love simplicity?
Right. You know what I'm saying? The Lord said, how long you simple ones will love simplicity? How long do you want to, how long do you want to go ahead and walk around like you know every goddamn thing you don't? You know what I'm saying? How long you think you grown, but you still doing childish things? You still out here sleeping with every man you see that you think it look good, right? How you still out here smoking weed? You can't wait to get out that slave so you can do what? Smoke that weed, light up the blunt. We all like to use this excuse with that weed. Man, I can't work without the weed. I can't function without weed. Man, come on, man. And you supposed to be an adult. You supposed to be a grown man, a grown woman. Man, you ain't nothing but a child, man. You're being simple minded. That's what the Lord's saying right here. You keep going, free.
And the scorners delight in their scorning.
You love in your wickedness. I'm gonna say that. You love in your scorning. You love it. You know what I'm saying? That's why we try to give up weed so many times. Man, I'm off to quit, man. We all done it. We all done that, man. I feel give up, man. You start one day, tomorrow you own it. You love it. You love that wickedness. You love that weed. And you scorn and you delighted with it. It makes you happy, huh? That's what happens. That's breaking God's law because why? God didn't make that herb for you to smoke. He didn't make that for you to smoke. Would you smoke poison ivy? I don't think so. I never seen anybody smoking poison ivy before. What else? Would you drink Clorox? No, I don't think nobody drink that. But Will, you smoke that weed, we got fentanyl in it now. That's what you do. You only different type of, you know, you smoke that cigarettes, and the thing says that what? Beware, it can cause cancer. You still smoke it. You need it. Go ahead.
Will cause cancer.
Yeah, it will cause cancer. That's what it says. But what? We like to be, we love scorn it. We delight in it. Keep going, free.
And fools hate knowledge.
We say hate knowledge. What is knowledge compared to the Bible? The law, statutes, commandments. You hate God's word when you go against him. When you see these brothers in the ISPK go out every Saturday and Friday, and they tell you stop eating pork, shrimp, crab, lobster. What's going on, fool?
It's like I had a precept what people said about knowledge is.
Oh yeah, get it.
It's Proverbs chapter 1.
Mhm.
The fear of the Lord is the beginning of knowledge.
There you go.
But fools despise wisdom and instruction.
There you go. That's, man, priest brought a heavy precept with that, man. To fear the Lord is the beginning of the knowledge. What's fearing the Lord? Do what he said to do. The reason why you follow your mama's instruction when you growing up, her instruction while you growing up, because why? You fear that butt whooping. You wash them ditches. You watch, you know what I'm saying? You fold them clothes. You know what I'm saying? Because you feared her. That's the same thing with the Lord. The Lord, if you pay attention to his law, if you do his law, statutes, commandments, that means you fear him. And that means you have knowledge. You wouldn't think like an immature person. You know that being sexually active all around the world is wrong. You would know that. But living in this day and time, being sexual active, you know what I'm saying? That's a you be celebrated with it. Like what her name? Red, Sexy Red? Pound Town? Come on, man. Come on. See, the thing is, our parents need to teach our kids not to marry something like that. Teach their sons not to marry something like that.
Right.
Teach their daughters not to be like that. Titus, I think 2 and 3, you know what I'm saying? The old woman should train up paraphrasing, the old woman should train up the girl, the young lady. These mothers are not doing that. These mothers are teaching them how to smoke weed, how to twerk, and how to play niggas. That's what these mothers teaching them, man. And that's simple. You know, black Hispanics and the Americans, y'all like to say we royalty. Do you know we really was royalty? Do you know that we was everywhere ruling at one point? The Dark Ages, I bet you never heard of that. You too busy getting high. You too busy worrying about the Martians in the sky. You too busy worrying about what's that, gator people? Lizard people?
Yeah, right.
you too busy worrying about that. You want to go ahead and expound on that, priest? You too busy about that, man. But you can't listen to the Lord. Only thing he's trying to do is help you to save your life. But hey, you know better than him. You know better than him. That's why everybody uses this Bible. Use this Bible to control you, Black, Hispanic, and Americans. The true Israelites, the true children of God.
Right. Because what you're saying is so heavy. Like this whole culture of like we complain about like you brought up the rappers. I'm gonna just talk about the like you brought up Sexy Red.
Yeah.
Her name, right?
Yeah.
You brought up her and we'll be upset about the culture of like rap culture as they call it.
Yeah.
Of how all these women talk about is they bodies and they all of that, and all the brothers talk about is killing and gang banging and all of that. All we turn on the TV and all we see is homosexuality and all these we see all this wickedness.
Right.
But And then we turn on the news, and then all we see is our brothers, and we all we see is our brothers and sisters dying by the hands of our oppressors and by the hands of police. But what we don't understand is we invited that culture.
Yeah,
Like,
right.
we complaining about this culture of, you know what I'm saying, ignorance
Right.
in the age of information, like where we got AI, artificial intelligence, where you can ask your phone anything and they'll give you an answer.
Yeah.
We're in the age of information. We're surrounded by all these destructive things.
Right.
We invited that.
Right.
And it's exactly what you're talking about, Priest, what you're bringing out tonight.
Right.
Like, it's because we turned away. We love simplicity.
Right.
But then at the same time, we want to call ourselves, or we want to call ourselves kings.
Right.
We want to call ourselves mighty. We want to talk about history.
Right.
About how we were so intelligent. We invented everything. We got black leaders, black doctors, all of those things. But we love simplicity.
Right.
Like, we're not going to get back to where we were, or we're not going to get back to rulership. We're not going to get back to being righteous rulers of the earth. Right. Because we love simplicity. We choose getting high. We love our women to whore themselves out. We love those things more than we want to change the condition that we in.
Right.
Like, we complain about the condition that we in, but we invited this culture by not following the Most High and His laws, statutes, and commandments that He left us. Like,
yeah, right. Yeah, preach to him. Okay. Right. We invite the, the culture of the oppressor into our communities, man. And that's not what the Lord intended for that. The Lord, our culture is the most, I'm gonna say it's the holy, it's holy. I'm gonna say that. Our culture is holy, meaning it's separate. We don't do things everybody else do. The Chinese, the white people, Africans, they all eat pork, shrimp, crab, and lobster. They eat it, but we're not supposed to eat that. They can smoke cigarettes, smoke weed. They can do all that, hookah, do all that, but we're not supposed to do that. But what you do is you invite these other people culture into your lifestyle, and that drives your true culture out none of existence. That means that you start hating one another. When our culture is to love one another. You start, what else? You start dating outside of your community. Meaning that you start dating these other people. Becky and Ching Chong and Abugafu. You know what I'm saying? You start dating all these people. You know what I mean?
Right.
And what's the little Indian? You know what I'm saying? Puta, Patel. You start dating them. But the Lord did not intend for you to do that. The Lord said that we should be with our people. And this our people, gathered together. O nation not desire. That's what He said to do. Not to make marriages with these other people. That's against the Lord. That's not for, the scripture says, why should we, waste our holy seed with these people? You can find it in, one thing, Esdras. No, it's like it. I think it's Titus. You find it in Titus. You're not supposed to be with these other people. You're supposed to follow the law, statutes, commandments. And we stop living like simpletons. You keep going, please.
The book of Proverbs, chapter 1, verse 23. Turn you at my reproof. Behold, I will pour out my spirit unto you.
He said, I will pour out my spirit unto you. Ooh, the spirit of the Lord. You know what the spirit of the Lord is? You saw that in Montgomery, Alabama. That's the spirit of the Lord. And it's the spirit that the Lord has is war. It's nothing nice. He said, turn away my reproof. What is that? What is that? What do you say? You ready to part again, Bobby Shaw? I think I heard you wrong.
Verse 23. Turn you at,
Okay.
Turn you at me, Salakia. Turn you at my reproof.
Right.
Behold, I will pour out my spirit unto you.
And you ain't listen what he said. You said, well, y'all dress like Power Rangers. Talking about the men in ISUPK. Oh, I can't do that. Y'all too controlling. Oh, y'all got multi wives. I ain't getting with that. I love my pork, shrimp, crab, lobster. I love going to Red Lobster and Papa Do's. It's food to me. It's the other white meat. You turn away from the Lord. He gonna spill his spirit onto you. You don't want that. That means judgment coming upon you because you ain't listening to what he got to say. You know better than him. You bigger than you smarter than the Lord, but you been living in filth all your whole life. You been struggling your whole life. You can't find a good man. You went to all these different churches, went to all these different websites. You can't seem to find one because you don't know how to be a woman. Brothers try to look for a good woman. You don't even know what a good woman looks like. Only thing you worry about is having sex with whores. You want your wife to be a whore. That's why you can't settle with a good woman that comes into your life. We all been there before. Trust me. That's why we can speak on these things. That's why we understand the Lord give us. He said what a good woman is. We got it here in the ISUPK. We seen it. We see it day in, day out. The Lord showed women that there are good men still here. Where? In the ISUPK. Because we lead our women. Ain't no 50-50 in the household. The man is the head. And that's righteous. That's the spirit of the Lord. But when you turn away from that because you think you know better than the Lord, he gonna do what?
I will pour out my spirit unto you.
He gonna pour out his spirit. Keep reading.
I will make known my words unto you.
He gonna make known. You gonna know. You gonna know his words. Think you had a bad day? The Lord can make your day horrible. We all know that. Boy, you wake up the next morning, you go, oh, I got a lump in my chest. Gotta go to the doctor. You got stage 4 cancer. That's the Lord. That's not the devil, like you like to say all the time. The devil is fighting me, but the Lord gonna help me. Surprise! The Lord, the devil, the angel Satan, he works for the Lord, and he's a good soldier. And that shows you how powerful the Lord is. He said, "I created good and evil." For you to give that credit to the devil, you spend on the Lord's power. The Lord created the evil. He can make your life terrible, like the priest reading right now. Because why? Because you don't want to listen to him. Because you love that pork chop sandwich. They smother pork chop with rice. We love that. Them ham hogs with beans. With the bacon grease, put in the beans. Every abominable food all across the board.
Right.
You can't put that away. It's saving your life. You can walk around with a big fat foot, looking like elephant. Look at elephant foot, because you love that crap. You love shrimp so much, but your family's suffering with diabetes and high blood pressure. I think pork got the most sodium. What's a lot of sodium in pork? It's a lot. It's a lot, very, very much so. There are people getting their leg amputated every damn day. But the Lord said not to do it. So he said, hey, I'm gonna make you listen to me. You can read.
Verse 25. But ye have set at naught all my counsel.
You ain't listen to him. That we say you ain't said none of my counsel. I give you counsel, you not listening to me. That's the same thing I'm saying, you sisters. You hate when a man trying to give you advice.
Right.
You ain't my daddy. I'm a grown woman. I'll tell you something. And you want to run and say, Jesus is my husband. He the only person to tell me what to do. I'll tell you something. What the Lord said? The Lord said, you ain't listening to my counsel. So you not. And his counsel tells you to obey your husband, to submit yourselves. That's his counsel, and you disobey, and he gonna run to him. Now, Lord don't work like that. He gonna spew his spirit out to you. He gonna make, you know what I'm saying? Stuff happens. You know, stuff happens when you out here, you know, ain't listen to your husband. You gonna wake up and like, I should have listened to him. Nah, yeah, you should have. Now you over here strung out on drugs. I'll tell you, it's so crazy because the simple thing you can tell her, like, can you wash the dishes before I get home? Simplest thing can turn to the biggest thing ever. And that can lead to mostly divorce. Now she out here divorced. She happy divorced over some damn dishes. You know how simple that is? That's why the Lord call us simple.
Right.
Over some damn dishes. Now she out here playing musical chairs with different men. And now what? Now you know, she pregnant with a dude that don't even claim her. Don't even want the baby. Now she a single mother. And now she hate all men. You hate all men because you can't wash the damn dishes. Come on, man. You see how that is? See how simple that is? See how practical that is? But we don't listen. We don't listen to the Lord counsel. Who counsel we listen to? The oppressor counsel. You listen to them.
Right.
Everything they say, go. You ever see the spirit of it? You know, of our brothers and sisters when the boss come in, boy, it's a different spirit. Oh, you know, what I'm trying to tell you, you got the spirit of the Lord is different from the spirit of a damn slave.
Right.
And you need to, the Lord saying, have my spirit, you would simply get judged. That's it. You can read.
And with none of my reproof, verse 26, I also will laugh at your calamity.
Oh, he said laugh. I think he said laugh, right? Laugh at your calamity. What's a calamity? It's like problem, issues, your biggest fear will fall upon you. And you pray to the Lord, Lord, please take this away from me. He laughing at you. He said, I told you, but you want to keep on doing it. See, you think the Most High God is a pushover. You think he's a genie.
Right.
You know, every time you rub the lamp, he he appears to grant you 3 wishes. Nah, man. You know, even the genie run out of wishes. So
Right.
you know, feel me? Even they run out of wishes. You get 3 wishes, that's it. What think the Lord gonna do, man? Lord ain't no genie. You either do what he said to do, or that's it. Or you can move around. That's why we oppressed here in America, because we don't listen to the Lord. These Edomites are not supposed to be over us at all. Look at them. They got to be the power of the Lord for them to be over us. Go ahead, please.
It's like, what's so heavy about what you just said is black people walk around talk, you know what I'm saying, calling ourselves black queens, black kings, right?
Mm-hmm.
But as soon as we start talking about rulership, we like our people like, oh no, that's racism. Oh, that ain't of the Lord. That's
Right.
You know, we all supposed to be equal.
Oh, they're not.
What happened to all the king and queen stuff?
Right. They're not.
So like,
Now you say it's so heavy because if you're a king and queen, you're not gonna have equals. You're gonna have subordinates. You're gonna have servants. You're gonna have a lower class. You can't be everybody the same class. That's impossible. It never happened in history. Never. Even in the damn movies, it don't even happen. You got the king and queen, you got the little servants and all that, woo woo, and you got the peasants. And they're usually people that's not, they look down on those type of people. And guess what you are here in this kingdom? You're not no king. You ain't no queen. You're a peasant here. Simply because you don't want to listen to the Lord. Like Cap Cesariak said, he said, don't call me king. You know what I'm saying? He said he hate that. We understand why. We are not kings here. And we only got one king, and it's Yahweh Shah. You know what I'm saying? We don't want to be called no king. We here in hell. I want to be king in hell. King of hell. Come on, man. We gotta break loose of that. Break loose of that. That's like a slave telling a slave, man, you the king of this cornfield, of this cotton field. Well, you gotta pick every day. Pick every day. Man, you the king of it in this thing. Same thing, like you call us kings and queens here in hell. Man, come on, man. How long ye simple? What is that? Simple? How long you want to be simple, man? That's what the Lord's saying. You can read, please.
verse 26, I will also Like I also will laugh at your calamity.
You laughing at your problems, your issues. You think the Lord gonna be like, oh man, I'm crying here with you while you in your prayer closet? He laughing at you. I told you this. You know the scriptures. You know being a homosexual is wrong, but now you got monkeypox. Now you got a sexual transmitted disease. And you want me to cry for you and help you out. You know homosexual. No, come on, man. That everybody know that. But some form and shape or form of Christian would change it till they all be accepted. God says there should be a man should not lie with a man. Come on, man, it's simple. But America teaches that love everybody. It don't matter. No, it don't matter what the Lord says. America is the mark of the beast. America is the Antichrist.
Right.
That's what America. America teach you everything contrary to the Bible. And they like to put that Bible in court. You goddamn hypocrites. Hypocrites. And use this Bible to put us in prison. Wake up, black people. Hispanic people, Native American people. Wake up. They're using your record to put you behind bars and slavery. I'm gonna say slavery. And this is supposed to set you free. See how crazy that is? See how crazy that is? They use the Bible to put you as a slave, where the Bible can make you free. That's crazy. Christ said, it should set you free. It should make you free. If you just what? Listen to the Lord. You want to listen to your damn self. Because you went to the top tier college. You went to Harvard. You went to Howard University. That's what the top tier HBCUs. You went to what else? Duke, Princeton. You went to all these Ivy schools, and you think you know something. You don't know nothing. Nothing at all. Hey, today, somebody gonna tell did you go to school to learn how to be a priest? You ain't got no. Let me tell you something. We don't have to go to these doggone theological. How you say it? Theological school. We don't have to go there, man. You know why? Because they teach lies there. We go to the school of University of Practical Knowledge.
Right.
That's the school we attend. We change our lives. We don't need to go to no stinking oppressive school to teach us to lie to our people and use our people. Come on, man. That's why you Christian pastors are sellouts. You black leaders are sellouts. Y'all only in it to feed your pockets, to make sure your belly full. While you ride a nice car, the BMWs, the Acuras. I never seen a pastor in a hoopty.
Right.
Never seen one in a hoopty, man. And that church be all old and, your great-great-great-grandparents go in that church. Never see them passing in no broken down car. Go ahead, please.
Like to that point, they riding around in a Benz in the port in the nicest car they could, that you never seen in your life, but the so-called house of the Lord falling apart.
Good night.
Like
So-called, man, look, it take them 100 years to fix a goddamn church. 100 years. Well, we know. When that's the house of the Lord, that's a sanctuary, right? You supposed to fix that immediately. If something go down in this school out here in Killeen, Texas, it's gonna be fixed immediately. You're not gonna take 100 years to do it, because we know this school is important for saving souls.
right.
Their church is important for robbing souls of the grace of the Most High God, man. They are robbing Black, Hispanics, and Native Americans of knowing who God is. What I mean by knowing who God is, meaning that they don't teach them the law, statutes, commandments. And that's the only way you can know him. Only way you can know him. They keep our people docile. They teach our people not to fear the Lord.
Right.
Meaning not to teach our people knowledge. Come on, man. They teach, man, that church gotta leave, man. They gotta go. It's more.
Verse 27. When your fear cometh as desolation, and your destruction cometh as a whirlwind.
Mm-hmm.
When distress and anguish cometh upon you.
Mm-hmm.
Verse 28. Then shall they call upon me.
Then you want to call upon the Lord.
Right.
When everything going down in your life, you want to call upon the Lord. Let me tell you what you Christian do. You call upon the Lord when your bill, your life about to be cut off, or you about to get evicted. And once you find a way, you like you don't call upon him no more. You don't even know who he is.
Right.
You use the Lord as a get out free, a free card.
Right.
The Lord is not like that, man. If you know the Lord, the scripture says God is not mocked.
Right.
You can't play with him like you play with your pastors, or you can play with your boyfriend that you knew for 10 years, and you keep stepping out and in out on him. You can't do that with the Lord. You can't do that with the Lord. You can't hustle your brothers and sisters, like you do the Lord. You can't do it. Go ahead, please.
So like if I could, because you just made a heavy point. Like, it's not even just Christian. Like, it's not even just Christians,
Right,
who just, what I mean, they forget the Lord until they lights go out. But every other, like, because most people don't even believe in the Bible.
right,
But everybody who claims that they spiritual, everybody who claims that they believe in chematology, Egyptology, Buddhists, Muslims, they call on the Most High for everything.
right.
As soon as they light shut out, like you just said, they like, oh please God. They like, please God.
They know him now.
Just give me a little bit more time. Or they like, when they about to hit that lick and they it goes left, they like, please God, if you just get me up out of this situation.
Good night.
Or they, whatever situation it is,
Right.
like even tying fire, like when that man tied fire to that tail, you, oh my God, you calling on the Most High for everything. Spirit, whether no matter what you believe in.
Right.
So even to that point, like even people who aren't Christian, and to be clear, we are not Christians.
All right.
But even people who don't subscribe to the Bible and to Christianity, quote unquote, they still believe in a God, but they don't serve anybody. They don't serve the Most High.
Right.
And they call on the Most High, but whenever the Most High requires anything of them, or if the Most High require, or they love the Most High, they call on the Most High until it hurts.
Right.
Until you got to make a sacrifice. Then it's like, oh, I don't believe in that.
Right. Right.
When it's time for you to put down some bacon, or put down a cigarette, or put down the
Right.
weed, or whatever you want to do, or put down Christmas.
Oh, there you go.
Stop wrapping presents and putting it under the tree. Like then it's like, oh, I don't believe in that.
Right.
Like we serve ourselves. So like,
no, you appreciate it so heavy, man. Like you wanna use the Lord up. You see what I'm saying? Till he can't use no more. You wanna use him up, but don't respect nothing. You can't stop doing what you doing for the Lord. He gave you that. He gave you that car you've been wanting for 10 or 5 years. You finally got it. He gave you that girl you've been wanting, but you can't do what the Lord said to do. Man, that's selfish.
right.
And you don't give a damn about the Lord. He knows that by your actions. Go ahead, bro.
It's like I just want to read
Keep
this
going.
one more time.
Keep going.
Verse 27. Verse 26. I will laugh at your
There you
calamity.
go.
I will mock when your fear cometh.
There you go.
Verse 27. When your fear cometh as desolation, and your destruction cometh as a whirlwind, when distress and anguish cometh upon you.
Yikes. He's laughing.
If I
Yeah, go ahead.
That's when we call on the Most High. When we at our lowest. That's when we ain't got no money in our account. When we ain't got no when our credit card's maxed out. When our gas tank empty. When our refrigerator empty. When our kids is bad as hell. When we ain't got no mother. When we ain't got no father. When we when we run out of weed,
Yep.
when
No
we run
damn.
out of
Yeah.
choice,
Yeah. Good night.
or whatever the case is, that's when we call on the Most High. And
Right.
then once we call on the Most High, and then as soon as somebody passes the blood,
Yeah, man. I've been stretching, man.
we put with the Most High. But what we don't realize is like when you don't listen to the Most High, when the Most High gives you instruction because out of love for Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, and we ignore those instructions, when he sends his priests and prophets on a street corner to teach Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, when he sends a priest and prophet to your slavery to teach you the law, statutes, and commandments to Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans to get you out of hell, when your family comes into the truth, and now that you have a priest who is your brother, who is your father, who is your mother, who is your cousin, who is close to you, and you continue to ignore that, he's going to laugh when it comes down to when your light bill is due, when your phone bill is due, when you ain't got no gas in your tank, no food in your refrigerator. That's when the Most High is gonna laugh at you.
Oh yeah.
Because he told you, he gave you the instruction, and you ignored it. So when you think that when you down on your luck, and you think that the Most High is just so near to you, you about to find God because you pulled over on the side of the road because your car won't start. You think you about to find God now.
Yeah.
The Lord is laughing at you.
Right.
And if you don't come into the truth and actually take your culture seriously, you're gonna die.
All right.
Like,
All right. That present. All right. Yeah. You gonna die. You gonna try to look for the Lord. No, you gonna find him. And you don't want to be in that, in that range, man. You don't want to do that. So it's best to keep the law, statutes, commandments. So you won't be under his scope. You know what I'm saying? Do what he just say to do. So he won't laugh at you in your time of need. Man, laughing. Good night. It's so heavy because we got an ISUPK, man. Before we got an ISUPK, we never knew that. We thought we just praying. He hearing us. Oh man, I hope he. Meanwhile, he laughing at us. He laughing at us, man. You just the wickedest person ever. You're like, oh man. All right, no sweat. I might give you this. I might give you that, but that he gonna give you, he gonna mess up your life. Yeah, you been praying for me. I want a bag, man. I want some money so I can get this bag. Come on with some money. You see this little shorty? She fine, but she a damn demon, a dragon. Just give you problems. Now you got her pregnant. Now she leave you. Now she gonna take you all for your money. All the money you earn to get her, she gonna take it all from you.
man.
That's the Lord, brother. That's the Lord. Man, Lord, man, he get a little crazy with his little stuff, man. His little judgment upon you. I'll tell you that. You might not think he's jumping. Oh Lord, that's him. He's laughing at you. It's like when your father. It's like when your parents tell you to do something, and you did, and you went against them. They say, hey, don't mess with that person. They ain't no good for you. You're gonna end up in jail, man. Now you disregard it. Now you in jail doing a 20-year bid. Cause you thought you would ride or die, cause you thought you were down for your boy. You were with your boy with an armed robbery, y'all killed somebody. Now you 25 to life. Your parents, what I'm saying? They're gonna be like, man, but I told you. That's the Lord, man. Lord the same way. I told you, man. Now you gotta do this. You gotta sit down now. The judgment fell upon you. That's the spirit of the Lord. You can read. You keep how much? Is this on there? Yeah, most times.
Verse 28. Then shall they call upon me, but I will not answer.
Yep. It was the hotline closed. You know what I'm saying? What the Christians say? I think the Jesus hotline closed. Jesus on the main line. There you go. He is not on the main line at all, boy. You is talking to yourself. You are a schizophrenic.
Right.
That's what you are. You think, oh, the Lord talk to me every day. Why would he talk to you every day? You don't do what he say to do. That don't make no sense.
Dang it.
You smoking meth in the bathroom talking about the Lord talk to you every day. Man, that meth is making you a schizophrenic, man. That's what it is. You say the Lord talking to you every day and you on your back every night. Come on, man. Let's be real, man. The Lord's not about that. Y'all better stop playing with him. Cause he gonna laugh at you. He gonna laugh at you, man, cause you think this a game. Good night. Keep reading.
They shall seek me early.
Mm.
They shall not find me.
Yikes. All right, like the priest said, I want to use the Lord like, you know what I'm saying? Like he just a, hand out free card type, you know what I mean? Don't think you gotta do nothing. Come on, man. You be unappreciative and you're selfish as hell. Keep going.
Verse 29. For that they hated knowledge.
You hate knowledge. You hate us. You hate the Lord. You hate us when we tell you that the Lord said not to be a homosexual. You hate us when we tell you that the Lord said that the white man's the devil the Bible speaks of. You hate us then. You hate the Lord's knowledge.
So like if I could, just to that point, it's so crazy because we know that the so-called white man, the oppressor, is the
Right.
Bible speaks of. We say it all day, like, man, that's so wrong that those oppressors tried to jump that black man on that Montgomery boat dock.
Right.
It's so wrong that they did that to him. It's so wrong that they killed George Floyd. It's so wrong that this oppressor who wasn't even a police officer killed Trayvon Martin.
Right.
It's so wrong what happened to Philando Castile and Sandra Bland. It's so wrong. It's just so wrong. But then we go and say, yeah, the white man is the devil the Bible speaks of.
Right.
And it's like, oh no, that's not true. That's not the truth. Like we hate knowledge.
Right.
Even though you know exactly what I'm saying is exactly true. When I say that when the priests in the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge say that your oppressor who has been killing, rape, robbing, and murdering you for years is the devil the Bible speaks of, you agree with it.
Mm.
But because we have the courage to say that they're the devil the Bible speaks of, then we're wrong.
Right.
We hate knowledge. It's like,
man, the priest said it's so heavy, man. It's so heavy because we can say that all behind closed doors that they're evil people. But when it come down to it, you shaking their hand, smiling like a good slave and a master. You know what I'm saying? You smiling. Oh, thank you, sir. Thank you. But behind the door, you said, hey, look, man, these people evil, man. You see that? I'm gonna tell you something with the Lord's Spirit. The Lord's Spirit don't teach cowardness. The Lord's Spirit teach, let you go. I'm gonna tell you something. The Lord's Spirit is a resolute. What's it? Forgot that. What was Christ? What do you call that? Revolutionary. It's like that's the Lord's Spirit to go against something that's injustice.
right.
That's the Lord's Spirit. And what the men in the ISUPK have is the Lord's Spirit. We don't say the white man is the devil the Bible speak of in a little church, a little house. We go out there in the streets to say it. because it's right. And devil just simply means to deceive. Have they not deceived everybody on the planet Earth?
Right.
Have they not? Have they not deceived Iraq? To, take stealing their culture away from them, or taking their culture away from them, and putting their culture in place. Now it's crazy over there. Now women want to drive over there. We're not saying we're against women driving, but they were at one point in time. Now they have, now it's an issue over there now because they deceive the world, man. That's why Africa standing up now. They still with a damn devil, but America is the top devil. Right. That's America, and everybody hates America. South Africa said we standing with Putin because why? Because America spew their ideas on every country in every continent, man, and deceive them all. That's why the Lord is bringing this place down, man. Little by little, he bringing it down. Y'all built this place in over 400 years. He gonna take it down in one day. Right. Be a stumbling. He gonna be nothing but rubble here pretty soon. How the way it's going. Like topic, but not really because we talking about the Lord's judgment, man. And it's best for you as Black Hispanic Americans to listen to the Lord, so you won't be caught in the crossfire. Because that fire is not for you; it's for the oppressor. But now, if you want to do the oppressor ways, then it's going to be for you, because you don't listen to the Lord. You listen to that Joe Biden. You listen to Donald Trump. You listen to all these oppressors, man. They say you could be a homosexual. They say you can eat pork, shrimp, crab, and lobster. Nothing wrong with that. You can smoke cigarette, smoke your weed. Man, that's what they teach you, man. But the Lord's against all that.
Verse 29. For that they hated knowledge and did not choose the fear of the Lord.
Right. You didn't choose to fear the Lord. I'm gonna tell you something, man. You fear the oppressor. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Soon as them lights get behind your car, your heart start beating. You fear him, but you don't fear the Lord who made them, who made the creature. You don't fear him. He made everything, man. He made heaven and earth. If some being can make all that, well, imagine what he can do to you when he angry. Come on, man. Man, look. You need to stop fearing them. You need to stop fearing them and fear the Lord. Respect him. That's what it's all feared about. It's about respect. But you respect the white man. That's what you respect. You respect the Africans. That's why you do Wakanda forever. You don't know a lick of Swahili. You don't know nothing.
Right.
All thing you know about dressing up in dashikis and that's it. I never see a black person eating fufu. But you quick to go in that line and watch that movie and wear your dashikis. Go sit under the cow and let them piss in your head. If you're African, go. What else they do? Man, I'm tell you, they do all type of stuff, man. But you don't want to do that. You just want to love the glorified of being African. Movies put out. Go ahead. You can go ahead. I thought you were right.
Like, it's just so heavy what you just said. Because if we ask any brother or sister who's killing us, let's keep it simple. Who's killing us?
Mm-hmm.
Every time we look up on the news and we see or anytime we go in the streets and riot or protest, right? What are we protesting for? What are we rioting for? What's the point? Oh, the police killed us and it was unjust. All some random oppressors were just able to kill us.
Right.
And it was just unjust, and we want justice. No justice, no peace.
Yeah.
So if we ask anybody, okay, why are we protesting? What's the point of all of this? Oh, because no justice, no peace. No peace from who? No peace from America. America just has no peace and no justice and no compassion.
Right.
Okay, you understand that. That your oppressor's police force is killing you. Your oppressor's military is killing you and killing the whole world. Your oppressor, the oppressors in general, they don't have to be in an organization to kill you. They can just kill you.
Right.
They can just shoot you for knocking on the wrong door or walking up the wrong street. We understand that. But as soon as we say, okay, well, since these people are killing you, I think we should separate. No, we can't separate. That's not the answer.
Well, teach love.
Right. Like, it's just so backwards.
Yeah.
It's so backwards. Well, we know the answer, and that answer for us to know that our oppressor is the one oppressing us and killing us and murdering us and brought us over here against our will and stole this land against our will and did all these things against our will, but to not want to separate, it just shows, like you just said, that we fear our oppressors more than we fear the Most High.
Right.
We respect our oppressors more than we respect the Most High.
Right.
It's right there in your face.
Like, man, get that person's hand. It's right there in your face, man. And you still want to love them. You still, you know, you talk about them all doggone day. When we say the judgment will pass upon them, you like, well, that's not my Lord. My God's not about that. My God wants us to love everybody.
Damn.
But you sit in the room with other people saying, you know, they messed up, man. You know, man, it ain't right, man. Man, ain't right. Ain't right, man. Come on, man. Pick a side. But let your yay be yay, let your nay be nay, man.
Right.
Either they evil or they good to you.
Right.
Go ahead, bro.
The logic, just to that point, we walk the streets, we march the streets and say no justice, no peace. Right? So what that means by proxy, we're fighting for justice in a way, right?
Right.
But then the moment we talk about justice, we say, okay, this is justice. Then we reject it. Like your oppressor is killing you. They're ruling over you and killing you.
Right.
So they should come out of rulership. That's justice.
Right.
At the least.
Right. Right.
But as soon as we talk about your oppressor coming out of rulership because they are wicked to you, then that's not justice. We march in the streets talking about justice, but when justice is presented before us, we reject it. Just like these scriptures say, we reject it now. We hate it now.
Right.
We don't want justice. We just want the freedom to do what we want to do. So,
Man, well, that pretty another hand. You know what I'm saying? And we just want to do what the hell we want to do. And that's not the Lord. The Lord said you gotta do what he said to do, and that's it. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna tell you something, man. The Lord is a terrible power. Either you come back to him, or he's not gonna, you know, he's gonna laugh at you when you need him the most.
right.
And you will fall. You will fall, man. Fall from him. You don't want to, man. Right now, it's time for us to hold dear to the Lord. Meaning, I'm not talking about you Christians. I'll hold dear to him every day. Pause. I'm talking about listening to what he has to say. Doing his commandments. That's how you be close to the Lord, man. You can't be close to the Lord disobeying what he says. And with that, I'm gonna end class with that, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna take the water for everybody who tuning in class. Say the water to a preaching officer called Gazah. I'm gonna salute the brothers, Yahweh Hashem, Yahweh Shabbat Gatah. And I'm gonna salute the sisters. Hey, Shalom, Yahweh Shemar Thabah Hashem, Yahweh Shah. Shalom.